Hello students, it's going to be my second lesson about combinatorics. In our first lesson we considered topics permutations and arrangements. So if you know permutations, p equal n factorial, we use if, for example, we have four letters A, B, C, D, and how many words we can create by using all of these four letters. In this case, it's just 4 factorial. So it was a permutation when we use whole letters, and it counts how many words, different words we can create. The second permutations from N, M, sometimes it's called arrangements. So I told you before that in some books it's called denoted by A, in some cases it's P. So it is when from these four letters, if you are going to choose just 3 letters, for example A, C, D, or etc, etc. So in this case it's 4 factorial divided by 4 minus 3 factorial, and it's going to be, you can count yourself, 2 times 3 times 4, it is 24. And now today's topic is combinations. So what does combinations mean? And many students have a problem, confusing problem, that students don't know when to use combinations, when to use permutation with from n of m. So there is a difference, big difference. Combinations, it is selection of the objects where the order is unimportant. So for example, if we are choosing from A, B, C, D, only 3. Then for permutations it is A, B, C, or A, C, B, or B, C, A. All of them counts for this one. But for combinations, for C, all of them counted as a one word. So there is no difference in the order where these letters used. So it depends on the task, on the meaning of the task. So you students, you yourself should decide where, in which task you should use arrangements, in which task you should use combinations. And I am going to give you a good example for a good example. So from 16 students, we need to choose 11 students. In this case, there is no difference, for example, between Almas and Berik, or Berik and Almas, because they are students, they're the person. If we choose Almas and Berik and Almas, they mean the same for combinations. And the formula for combination is C from n students, m students is n factorial divided by m factorial, and divided by also n minus m factorial. So in our case, from 16 students, when we need to choose only 11 students, it's equal to 16, 11. So 16 factorial divided by 11 factorial divided by 5 factorial. And one more thing, that it is the same thing when we choose from 16 students 11, it's the same thing when we just doesn't need to choose the rest 5 students. So this one is equal from 16, 5. So again, 16 factorial divided by 5 factorial multiplied by 11 factorial. So it's the same number of combinations. So that's all for today. So the main thing, again, I'm going to repeat, between arrangements and combinations, it is the thing that for arrangements, the order is important. For combinations, the order is unimportant. So again, there is no difference between ABC and CBA for combinations. But there is a difference between ABC and CBA for permutations or arrangements. So this is the main thing. So when to use P or C, you should take from the meaning of the task. That's all.